And if you don't know, now you know.
Yes, peeps, welcome back to the Rat Cave. Ratzi here for DJKit, and today I'm back with another Now You Know video where I cover tips, tricks, hacks, and the little bits and bobs that sometimes get forgotten when it comes to DJing. So in today's quick fire video, I'm going to be showing you how to DJ using only one turntable. So this is the perfect hack for you if you're using a pair of turntables and one of them breaks, or if you're playing at a venue or a party where there's limited space, like not enough space for two turntables and a mixer. Or also, you know, if you can only afford to buy one turntable, then this is the perfect hack for you. It's also worth saying that this does work on CDJs and media players, but I'll come to that later on in the video. Okay, so here's how it's done. Now, as you can see here, I've got my turntable set up to the right of the mixer in channel 2. So this is in DVS mode. I've got my record box DVS vinyl and it's going into record box DVS mode. So an important thing to note about doing this instant double trick is in DVS mode, you've obviously got absolute or relative mode. But on the side that doesn't have the turntable on the mixer, so in this case, channel number 1, you need to have it on internal mode. So let's load a tune on my turntable here. Here comes the lick. Okay, so now here comes the lick is playing on channel 2, which is my physical channel here on my turntable. Now all I do is double click the load button over here on the S11, which then doubles up the tune there, and the tune is playing at the exact same time and the exact same speed. All I've done in effect is just move that tune from channel 2 over to channel 1, which is playing on internal mode. So it's freed up this channel 2, which has got my turntable plugged into it, for me to mix in the next tune. So let's go Home Workout by Rico Tubbs. So, and there you have it. I've now mixed in to channel 2 again using my turntable. So it's worth to note here as well, when you're doing this instant double trick, to make sure that your EQ and your trim and your filter settings are exactly the same on both channels. Because, you know, if your trim is turned up massively loud on this side, when you swap the tune over and you cut the crossfader or change the volume faders, this side is going to be a lot louder. And the same applies to, you know, if you've got the bass cut out on that side, it's not going to have any bass when you obviously swap the tune over. Now, the instant doubles feature is actually available on CDJs, media players, and also a lot of DJ controllers. And this is handy for the same reasons as I mentioned before about using a turntable, you know, sort of a space saver or saving money about only buying one, or if one of them's broken or whatever. But I do actually find myself using instant doubles even when I've got two working decks, because I actually prefer to scratch on this side, like the record on this side. So if I'm playing a tune on this deck, but I actually want to scratch to it and I want to scratch on my preferred side, which is this side, I will instant doubles, move the tune onto that channel, and then I free up this deck to be able to scratch with. Also worth saying at this point, if the mixer that you're using doesn't have the instant doubles function on it, you can actually just drag and drop the tune. So for example, let's start this tune again. So you can actually just drag and drop the tune as long as it's playing here. Just drag and drop it in there. You can see. There you go. See, it's played exactly the same tune at exactly the same time. Although you must have the instant double feature enabled in your audio settings for this to work. In record box, it's in the controller mode and then deck, and you can see here in load, I've got instant doubles ticked. Also worth saying about doing it this way as well is if your tempo sliders are at different places, and you've got both of the tunes playing at the same time, then obviously they're going to go out of time because one of them is going to be playing faster or slower than the other. So hopefully this instant doubles trick has been helpful for you. Please feel free to drop into the comments any other videos that you'd like me to create along this Now You Know series of sort of hacks and tricks and tips, or just like advice basically when it comes to DJing. As always, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the DJKit channel, as there is plenty more videos just like this one. Anyway gang, until next time, you take care. Peace.
And if you don't know, now you know.